Hello, here we are with an unboxing and hands-on with the Microsoft Lumia 950 XL, the larger of the two new devices running Windows 10 for mobile. The XL is probably proving the more popular of the two devices because it offers a 5.7-inch Quad HD display with a resolution of 2560 by 1440, so that equates to 518 pixels per inch. But let's look at the retail packaging we've got here. This is the UK spec model. It's a nice thin box, quite large because the device itself is quite large. On the back we can see a little bit more detail about the device itself. We can see it's a Windows device, Carl Zeiss optics, Qualcomm Snapdragon processor. In the box we get the phone, a battery, a USB cable, a charger and documentation. Available in black and white, and we've got the black model to show you here. On the other side of the box, just to show you, this is the 950 XL. It's the RM1085, great British model, and you can see the LTE bands there, great support. And of course this device does have 4G, so you'll remain connected wherever you are. So let's open up the box and show you what you get. So we're presented with the handset, so we'll just take that out and come back to that in a moment. We get some documentation in here. We've got product and safety information, and then we've also got a getting started guide there, so to get you up and running with your 950 XL. In this portion of the packaging, if we pull open, we've got two parts here. We've got a USB to USB-C cable, so this is for connecting to a computer or potentially to some form of adapter for charging the device. And then we have a fast charger, so Microsoft branded. This is rated at 3 amps, so this is going to charge your device nice and quickly. In fact, it gets to 50% full battery in just 30 minutes. Being a 3-pin charger, it does pop up for easy transportation, and it has a USB-C connection on the end there for connection to the device itself, because the device has a USB-C connection. So let's take a look at the handset then. So here is the Lumia 950 XL, and we've already powered this up for convenience and to show you around Windows 10. But before we do, let's take a quick tour of the device. We can see on the front here we've got the front-facing 5-megapixel camera with a wide-angle lens. We've got the Microsoft logo, an earpiece. We've got the large 5.7-inch display that has Corning Gorilla Glass 3 on it. We've got buttons built into the software. On the bottom we've got the USB-C connection there for charging and connection to a computer. We've got a little recess here that allows us to pull off the back cover, which I'll just show you very quickly. Pull that off, and inside you will reveal the microSD card slot, which can take cards up to 2 terabytes in capacity. And there is the nano SIM card slot under the removable battery here, which is actually 3,340 milliamp hours in capacity, which we can remove and replace if you like. And you'll also see here we've got the PureView 20-megapixel camera with triple LED flash. This back cover also allows us to have wireless charging on the device and NFC. So if you are running low of power, you can pop this on a wireless charging pad, and you've got NFC there for connecting peripherals and transferring data, etc. We've got the Microsoft logo on here. We've got PureView Zeiss lens. You can see it slightly bulges out the back here, the camera. We've got the loudspeaker as well. If we take a look on the right side of the device, we've got the dedicated camera key. We've got 3 keys here. The power key is in the middle, and then we've got the volume up and down button. On the top of the device, centrally located, is the 3.5mm headphone jack for connecting your audio equipment to. The left side of the device is completely flush, and then that is it for the tour of the sort of buttons and controls of the device. It weighs in at 165 grams, and under the sort of hood, if you like, the internal workings, there's a Snapdragon 810 2GHz octa-core processor with 3GB of RAM, 32GB of internal storage, 4G, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. It's all there, and with the fast charging you can get charging of the battery there that is removable in 30 minutes up to 50%, which is absolutely fantastic. So Windows 10 for mobile that we have here, it's seen quite a few improvements and allows you to do a lot more. So out of the box you get a few things installed on the 32 gig of memory. You've got improved Office applications and great integration into Microsoft services, thanks to it being a Windows device. But some of the standout features that we've got on here has to be the camera, 20 megapixels. You've got much of the controls that you'd be used to from previous devices if you've ever handled a Microsoft device, but you've got the camera, you've got video recording with either, you've got the ability to go into the settings and change the resolution, but with this new 20 megapixel camera you can get up to 4K video recording at 30 frames per second. With the camera you have lots of options in terms of manual control. Of course you can just simply point and shoot, but we've got options here to personalize the camera settings, changing the white balance, the ISO and things like that, so you can get that perfect shot. You've got Cortana, which is great for voice interaction with the device, and you've got Microsoft Edge, the new faster, cleaner browser for Windows 10, which allows you to browse the web and interact with information. So we've got the Lumia 950 page up here on the Clove site. Of course this is the full desktop site. You can zoom into text on screen, really crisp and really clear because there's 518 pixels per inch here. It really is fantastic. You can use the device in portrait and landscape mode if you like. Another great feature this device offers is you can unlock it simply by looking at it when it is locked. That's a technology called Windows Hello technology. And obviously, being a Windows 10 device, it is designed to offer a PC-like experience on here, and one of the big features of this is Continuum. Now you can use this wirelessly or preferably with the Continuum dock that's available as a separate accessory, and you can basically connect the phone to a larger display, connect up peripherals such as a keyboard and mouse, and the phone does all the work. It's all on here and it powers the big screen. You can use it like a computer, but you can still retain use of the phone as a phone, so you can take calls and things with it, and that's a great feature, and we'll be exploring that more in our hands-on review. We've got the phone as you'd expect and great integration into Microsoft services as well, OneDrive and everything like that, and the Office applications. So there we have it. That's a quick unboxing and hands-on with the Microsoft Lumia 950 XL, which you can pick up from clove.co.uk. Thanks for watching.